So today I'm filming my first ever YouTube video. I've been meaning to do it for weeks, months, since last year. I've always wanted to make a YouTube channel just about, you know, beauty, fashion, lifestyle, anything. I already blog over at darling-vintage.blogspot.com. So this is my first ever video and I thought I'd do a question and answers video just so you guys can get to know a little more about me. I took to Instagram and Twitter and said that I was doing a question and answer video and asked for some questions from you guys. A few of you asked questions on my Instagram and also on my Ask FM. But just to start off, basically my name is HarlzzWild. I'm 19 and I'm studying English and History at the University of Leeds at the minute. So first question is favourite movies of the past year. I don't actually go to the cinema that often because it's so expensive. And I'm so upset they don't do 2 for 1 on Wednesdays anymore. But I went to see Cinderella about 2 weeks ago and that is amazing. So I definitely recommend seeing that. I can't actually think of any more of the past year, that's really bad. Okay, next question. Worst injury you've had? Okay, so I've never actually broken a bone, touch wood. The worst injury I've had was probably, I play netball in my spare time, so I used to go over on my left ankle quite often. And I tore a few ligaments in that and I couldn't play for a few weeks. How tall are you? I think I'm between like 5'5" and 5'6", so probably like 5'5.5" or something. And I can't even remember the last time I was measured, so who knows. Not very tall though, probably just average size. Favourite video games? I've got to say I don't really play video games that often, but if I was going to choose one, it would probably have to be Sims. I really want Sims 4, but I've got a MacBook Air that doesn't have like a disk drive. So I'm waiting for them to create like a download that you can, I think you can download Sims 3 onto it, but I feel like I should just wait for Sims 4. Do you recommend going to uni in Nottingham despite the fact that you moved to Leeds? Yeah, I always say if I didn't already live in Nottingham, I'd probably go to Nottingham Uni because I just love it. It's a really nice city, I think. Well, I find it homely, but that's because I live there. The Uni of Nottingham is a really good uni. I think it's ranked like 25th or something in the whole world. I did apply there, I got an offer and everything, but it's just too close for me. I wanted to move away and experience uni life, so I decided to go to Leeds instead. Next question is also uni related. What's the hardest thing about living away from home? There's a lot of things that are hard about living away from home. You have to cook everything for yourself, you have to wash all your own clothes, you have to pay for everything. Like stupid things that your mum would always pay for, like shampoo, conditioner, shower gel, washing up liquid, the washing in general, that costs like £3.80 or something ridiculous. And what's the hardest part? Just all of that mixed together. Coming home is such a luxury, having all my meals cooked for me, I can't get over it. I just love it. What is your favourite book? So I study English, but my favourite book, it's a book called The Lost Art of Keeping Secrets. I can't actually remember who it's by. But I can like picture the book cover in my head. And it's really good, and that's kind of what got me into reading properly. I've always read since I was little. I read like all of the Anderson's books, all of the Life of Riley books. I really like The Great Gatsby as well actually. I did that at AS level. I'd probably say that's one of my favourite books as well. I can't think of any more. I really like Pride and Prejudice. Well, that's quite cliche for an English student, I suppose. Oh my god, I used to be so obsessed with the Twilight series. Like ridiculously obsessed. Like I had 29 posters of Robert Pattinson in my room at one point. That was in year 9, so don't judge me. But Twilight is probably still a favourite of mine. I've read all the books about 6 times, not gonna lie. Favourite makeup brand? Obviously MAC is one of my favourites, but I just can never afford to buy anything from there really. Like I've got a few lipsticks and stuff like that, but favourite makeup brand in general, I'm probably gonna say Rimmel. I get a lot of the foundations from Rimmel. What's your dream career? So probably the absolute dream ever would be to like be a singer or something, or an actress, even though I can't act. Probably be a singer or something and be famous. That would be like the absolute dream. But in terms of like dream but realistic, I really want to be a magazine journalist, like a features writer in like a women's magazine, you know, like Elle magazine or something like that. And then I'd like to make it up to like editor. Oh my god, imagine being the editor of Vogue. That would be amazing. But like more realistically, I want to be a journalist for like, well, just a features writer, maybe make it up to editor. But if that doesn't work, because I know how hard it is to get into, then I want to be a teacher as backup. But yeah, like I said, I'm only in first year of uni, so I don't really have a clue what I'm going to do properly yet. But The next question is, what got you into blogging? Okay, so like I said, I want to be a journalist, but I'm not actually doing a journalism degree because you don't need a journalism degree to be a journalist. And I thought English and history would be wider if I wanted to go into anything else. What got me into blogging was I've always read blogs and watched YouTube videos. I've watched Zoella since I can remember, probably like year 10. So quite a few years now. I never really thought about doing it myself, but I love writing and like reading them. But I read in Company magazine once, they said don't bother applying for an internship if you don't have like a blog, a Pinterest, a Tumblr, a Twitter, a Facebook account, blah blah blah, like all these social media things. And I was like, oh my god, like I don't have a blog, like. So I thought I better make one. I also made a Pinterest from that as well. You can go follow me, my name's HarlzzWild with 2 Z's, I'll put the link down below. So yeah, that's what got me into blogging. I've been blogging for quite a while now. I think it's just over 2 years. At first I only started it literally to write about stuff, like it wasn't even about fashion, it was just my writing. It's kind of like an online portfolio that you can just show to, you know, a company and then they can see how you write. That's why I started, but you know, it's really fun, so I carried on. Even if I don't get into journalism, it's still a good hobby to have, I guess. Where were you born? I was born in Nottingham at the Queen's Medical Centre, and I still live near there now. What A-levels did you do and what grades did you get? So at AS level, I did English language, English literature, history and media. I did do French instead of English lit, and then I swapped it because I couldn't do French at all. I got an A star at GCSE, and oh my god, I got into the I just couldn't do it. They were talking French like fluently, and I was like, what the hell? So I swapped it to English lit, and honestly, that's the best decision I've ever made. Because then at AS level, I got A in history, A in media, a B in English lit, and a C in English language. So I dropped English language, and then at A level, I managed to get the B in English lit up to an A star, which I wasn't even predicted. Sorry about me. And then I got an A in history and an A in media. So then I got into Leeds, do English and history. Yay! What's your natural hair colour? Okay, so it isn't this, as you can probably tell. It's dyed and bleached. I actually dyed it today, using Nice and Easy. My natural hair colour is a little bit darker than this. It's not brown. I'd probably say mousy brown, probably just in between brown and blonde. Next question is, if you could only have one makeup brand for the rest of your life, what would it be? I guess I kind of answered that earlier with the one favourite makeup brand. I would say MAC, but like I said, I can't really afford them most of the time. So I'd probably have to say Rimmel again, or Maybelline. I think Rimmel's probably my favourite. And the last question is, where do you see yourself in 10 years' time? So I see myself having graduated from uni, hopefully like with a first honours degree or a 2-1, and hopefully in a good job, hopefully like in a journalism job, whether that be freelance or for a magazine or for a newspaper or anything, just being really happy at what I'm doing. Well, in 10 years' time I'll be 29, so hopefully I'll be in a long-term relationship, and by that time I'd like to think that I'm not even having kids, but I don't really want to think about that yet, please. That is scary. Anyway, hope you liked that little question answers and you learned a bit more about me. If you do have any other questions that I didn't answer in that, either leave them on my Ask a Femme, I'll leave the link down below, or just comment asking me. I'll get back to you at some point. So if you did like the video, give it a thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter, go and check out my blog, whatever you fancy. And I'll hopefully be doing another video soon. I'm thinking about doing like an everyday makeup tutorial or something along those lines. I also bought quite a few clothes recently from Topshop, which I shouldn't have done, so I might do a little haul. So if you want to see that, then let me know in the comments. But thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon.